What purpose is the senator from Northern Chesapeake? Senator Spruill rise.
Thank you, Mr. President. Speaking to the bill.
Senator has the floor.
Mr. President and members, this is a good bill. And why is it a good bill? Because something has to be done. If our law enforcement on the whole have been doing their job, we will have none of these bills. And let me talk about this from the black point of view. Regardless of what y'all saying, I could care less. The police department, I do trust the police department, and I trust the sheriff's department. But we will say in the black neighborhood, we say, oh Lord, when will our time come? No one over there have said all these many years that black folks been choked to death by officers. We're not saying anything about that. I'm talking about from the black folks point of view, heck with everything else. And we do have a good police department. Then we're not saying anything about how many times that blacks been shot in the backs by police officers. We're not saying anything about that. Not that's this year and last year, the rioting and looting. Every black person who robbed and loot, burn people's home, they should be thrown in jail and throw the key away. Let's get that straight right now. I do agree that they do have the right to protest. But when, oh Lord, when the blacks concerned, when of all these many years are we saying, when will someone stand up for us, all of us? I'm talking about black folks. Now, when would you stand up and say, hey, it's enough that you keep killing black folks? When is that going to start? Yet we were saying when a police officer gets shot in the face twice, that's wrong, and that person should be thrown in jail and throw the damn key away. We can't make two wrongs make a right. But all these bills we are putting forth now is because the black community is saying we are sick and tired of the law enforcement officers, not all of them, killing black folks, especially our young black folks. And we have to question, will we have another generation of blacks? Our young black folks are being killed by law enforcement. When, oh Lord, will be our time? When will someone stand up for us? That's the problem you're having. Thank God for the body cameras. And the press, I always can say one thing about a black folk, the press put it just like that. We were saying, when will this stuff stop? So we come here today and saying, hey, now someone got to put it on in writing now to make the police officer do what they know what they should do. They know that it's the right thing to do. They know what they should be doing. They are not doing it, not all of them. So I'm here from the black point of view and say, hey, we want to stop choking us black folks to death. We want to stop getting shot in the back. We want to stop getting beat going downtown. We got to stop being hung. It's got to stop. The only way to stop is to say, hey, when, oh Lord, when can we do that? We said, well, we tried everything else. Now let's put it in writing. That's what we're trying to do. And if they haven't been doing their work, what they should be doing, we should need these kind of laws now. So I'm here to this. I'm support this. And in the bill, there's anybody would put forth and saying, if it's telling a police officer this to happen, yes, let's get rid of that too. We don't need to harm our police officers. We still have the right to protest and march. And yes, when I protest and march, if I burn somebody's property down, lock me up. If I destroy a property, lock me up. My job is to protest and saying that we are protesting because we are sick and tired of black folks being killed. That's why we are marching. This other stuff, get rid of it. So I'm asking y'all this. Make the officers do what they're supposed to do. We won't need this kind of stuff. I'm asking y'all, please, help us stop killing black folks. Thank you.